Hi everyone, this is Erin from Sandpaper Road, and in this video I want to tell you about this Firbon paper trimmer that I just bought from Amazon. Okay, this is kind of a funny story actually. This is the paper trimmer that I've been using. It's a Fiskars. I didn't have any issues with the paper trimmer. I really wasn't looking for a new paper trimmer. I was looking for blades. And it's not hard to find the blades, but they were just getting increasingly more expensive over the years. I even had a gift card to like Michael's or something, and I thought that's going to be like one blade for this whole gift card. So I don't know. I was looking around and trying to find a bundle or a good deal or something like that. And every time I typed in Fiskars paper trimmer blades, this paper trimmer came up, Firbon. And I thought, oh my goodness. I do not get into buying from these knockoff sites that sell things at, cheap imitations at cheap prices and work just as cheaply and just aren't really worth my time, effort, and energy. But this one, what I did was, because it kept coming up over and over and over and over, and it was only like, I think it was under $11, truly. I thought, you know what, I'm going to get it. I'm going to look at some reviews. I'm going to see how I like it. If I don't like it, I can always send it back to Amazon. So these are my thoughts, okay? First of all, I like to cut 12 by 12 paper. So like my Fiskars, I was looking for something that had the fold out arm so that I can cut 12 by 12 paper. Now, one thing I do like so far, I haven't had this new trimmer very long, but one thing I do like is it's got markings on it that I can see. You know, I'm not, my eyes aren't what they used to be. And all I have to say is that I sure did go in with whiteout and put marks down on my Fiskars one where I make cuts frequently. So I did appreciate the markings that you can see. Incidentally, I have to say that even though I'm a bit of a minimalist and kind of boring at times because I got this black one that looks just like the black one I had, I did that primarily just because I'm a creature of habit, and when I go to reach for my paper trimmer, I'm going to go for that thing that looks like what I've always had. But this Firbon trimmer comes in like a variety of different colors, like so many. I was like, oh, that's a cute color. If I was that person, I would like that color, like for a trimmer. But they have a ton of colors, and so that was something I thought was cool. It also, regarding the marks, I like that they have these marks here showing that you can cut at an angle. So for example, obviously if it's got the lip up top and you can do the straight cut, the 90 degrees, but it's pretty clear that if you turn, like, see how it is, this first mark is the 45-degree angle, the second mark is the 60-degree angle. So it's pretty clear to understand. So now I know if I want a 45-degree angle, I can put it on this mark and just simply slide it over until I cut where I want it over here, like that. That's cool, I think, for like, you know how you do those starburst layouts, 12 by 12 layouts, or if you're doing a mini album and you want to make like a nice corner pocket. I don't know. That's kind of nice, especially if you're doing a bunch all in a row. You want them all to be the same angle. It takes the guesswork out of that. So that was kind of attractive to me. I do also like that there are marks on the slide bar here. You probably can't see them with this, but now you can. So there's marks here on the slide bar. However, I use my trimmer. I have like this little, like a paper saver hack that I use quite often, which relies heavily on the marks on the slide bar. As a matter of fact, I'll link to that other video just right up here. You can check that out at your spare time. But this one, my Fiskars one, has the marks in inches, even though they're worn off down here where my hand usually is. It's got them in inches, and this Firbon trimmer only has the marks on the sidebar in centimeters. So what I'm probably going to have to do is just no different than what I did on this one, is just take a Sharpie and just make a mark there. You know, figure it out in centimeters. It's not difficult because it's up here, the inches to centimeters, so I just put a mark where I want it down here. No big deal, but it was just something I noticed when I went to use this trimmer to do my little paper saver hack. That being said, I do like that the centimeter marks are on here and down here, because for me, you know, the paper that I work with is from Poland, and a lot of their tutorials, I don't speak Polish, but they do a lot of their tutorials on their channel in centimeters. And if you watch anybody from you know, from anywhere outside of the US, they tend to use centimeters as well. So it's helpful. This right here, these blocks are in centimeter blocks, which is super nice. And then they kind of add the inches on, which makes sense. The blade, I want to say, is I'll pull it out. I'll show you how easy it is to pull out. You just move it to the center, just gently open this up, and it comes right out. This blade is, it's like a retractable blade, which is cool, because I can run my finger along it and it won't cut my finger because the blade is like dipped in there. So I actually have to push down on it to get it to come out of the, I don't know, blade cartridge or whatever. And it's really easy to put in. You just put it right in the center, kind of wiggle that open, and that's it. And it slides fine. Speaking of blades, actually, when I bought this, I bought it as a bundle, which came with 5 replacement blades. And the whole thing, I think, was like $25 or $28. And what I mean by that is for the trimmer and 5 additional blades. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, plus the one that the trimmer itself came with. That's pretty good. And so that's sort of what sold me on it, because that's like about what I was going to pay for like 2 or 3 just blades for this one that I already had. And like I said, I'm not saying that I don't like this trimmer. The only thing I didn't like, I say didn't like I'm done using it, but I'm not. The only thing I don't like about this Fiskars trimmer is sometimes it cuts a little wonky. And I know that some people might leave comments like, well, it just depends on your paper, and some paper from this manufacturer always cuts crooked for me too, or this or that. I get that completely. I do get that. And sometimes it's user error. Truth be told, it's probably me. But along with that, I have noticed that it does tend to cut just a hair crooked, and I have to go in and even that out. Now this, I'm not saying that it doesn't cut crooked, but I'll just give you a little test here. You know, so you push down, you pull it. Now I'm not doing anything you saw. I didn't hold the track or hold anything. And you know, that's not cutting crooked for me. You know what we should try? Let's do a little test. I mean, it's one thing to cut down a piece of, you know, pink cardstock, but this is really where we need it to cut straight, isn't it? So let's see here. Let's do a little test run, okay? Let me get this out of the way. Okay, let me line this up here. Okay, as if this was really it. We'll start at the bottom this time. I didn't think I got that all the way. All right, let's take a look at it. That's pretty good. I intentionally left a little bit of a... Can you see that? I'll hold still. Take your fingers and zoom in with your, if you're on your phone or your tablet, and take a look at the... Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah, that's pretty good. It's a nice cut. This does have a claim on Amazon that it can cut up to 12 pieces at one time. I don't know. I didn't even waste my time trying to test that out, or I don't care about that. There's no way I would, there's no way I would ever do that. So, and also I have the feeling that it's like, I have the feeling that it would be like printer paper or something, some lightweight paper. And if you're scrapbooking, generally our paper is a little bit more, it's just a little bit heavier weight. So that didn't apply to me. If you get this printer, you know, or this this paper trimmer, give it a try if you want, and leave a comment. Let me know how it worked for you. But I do like this, has this little lip right here. See how I can pick it up? Yeah, I feel like I'm really gonna like this one. You know, I'll let you know in some future videos, but you're gonna see this trimmer for a little while I do a couple projects with it and stuff. You know what? If you like this kind of video where I'm reviewing different things, you might like my glue review video if you're looking for what kind of adhesive you'd use on your card making or paper crafting things. So you can check that out as well. Lots of links below you can follow for lots more interesting things. And thank you so much for subscribing. Don't forget to click on that bell to receive notifications, and you can check out Sandpaper Road on social media. Here's a couple more videos you might be interested in the meantime. So I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.